Hey guys, what's going on? It's JCWgamer here. I've had to redo this video because my mic just was fuzzing. So basically guys, I'm here to tell you that video I made yesterday of The Walking Dead: A Fatal Frontier has been confirmed false from Skybound themselves. They say they usually don't step in with like leaks and stuff. They don't like step in and talk about it, but this one they did because literally it's just turned into like the biggest leak on the planet. So you guys happy to hear this? Are you glad that this game is fake? Because I know like Kenny being sitcommed into it, like literally for most people this game would not be canon. Every person that played The Walking Dead literally had to witness Kenny dying. If you liked him, he had to die. If you didn't like him, he probably survived. So this game is for players that kept Kenny alive even though they wouldn't like him. You know what I mean? If you leave him in the end of season 2, you pretty much don't like him, unless for Wellington you wanted to like go into Wellington without Kenny because you wanted to do what's best for AJ. But the other choice when you leave Kenny, you leave him because you are annoyed at him. You don't like him anymore because he killed Jane for no reason. So they're bringing Kenny back for a surprise, even though this game would be for players that didn't like him. It's silly. I mean, the title was kind of off and stuff. Now I think about it, I'm kind of like half and half. I mean, I think it was a cool concept and stuff, but turning a like most loved game into like a Resident Evil kind of game where choices don't matter anymore, it's not the purpose. Our choices in the past game wouldn't have mattered because it would have turned into a mainly survival horror game instead of heavily story driven. It's kind of like I guess that means Richmond's going to be safe and sound as well as Clementine, even though Skybound did say in the future that they could potentially make more Walking Dead games. But let me read out this tweet from Skybound real quick. Yesterday they tweeted out, "Thank you to the fans who have reached out in recent days. We wholeheartedly appreciate your enthusiasm for Telltale's The Walking Dead. We currently have no plans for a season 5. I did tell you guys that I'll keep you all up to date. But anyway, I talked about this yesterday and I pinned my comment on it. And I also pointed out where they said we currently have no plans for a season 5. So in the future it could potentially happen, and not confirming that they're never making a season 5. They currently have no plans. They use the word currently. And also it could potentially be a continuation of Clementine's story, because they didn't say we currently have no plans for another Walking Dead game. They said a season 5. So I take it that could also mean continuing Javier's story as well. But do you think Javier's story should be wrapped up where it was? I mean, do you think, should we just assume that he started a family with Kate, or maybe not if she died like she did for me? Because I swear, like, apparently like the plot for like A Fatal Frontier was X and New Frontier members raided Richmond and just killed everyone apart from Javier, which is insane plot armor, by the way. So I guess that's not true. So I'm glad Javier and his remaining family members that are still alive will be kept safe for now. I mean, I don't know guys, I mean there's been quite a few doors that could still be shut, like I said last video. Like Javier, do you think obviously he was a protagonist in season 3, but I think he was just there to continue Clementine's story on finding AJ. I would love to see what happens next with Javier. They also made that story where like when the final season was over, there's still a chance for a season 5 to continue Javier's story, which is in the same universe as Clementine, which is nice to know, even if he doesn't meet Clementine again. I mean, hopefully if they did make another New Frontier season 2, hopefully if they did make like something like that, we would see Clementine again. Like, remember that choice where Clem asked if we could teach AJ baseball? I would love to do that as Javier. Or maybe if we're playing as AJ, because at the end of the final season we played as AJ for a little bit, and I thought that was just warming us up for maybe potentially playing as AJ in season 5. I can imagine that though, season 5 playing as like AJ. But will Clementine be in the next game, even if she's referenced? Or maybe if you're playing as Javier or AJ and she's like a side character, I think she would have the same plot armor as she did in A New Frontier. Telltale's been working on The Walking Dead for 7 years, and I'm glad Clementine's ending is sealed like perfectly and she's just safe. I mean, we didn't think that 3/4 in the final season when we thought she died, but no, they completely flipped that around and surprised us. She's nice and healthy, apart from her leg. But I know everyone, including me, just loved Clementine and just happy that she had the ending that she deserved and what we all deserved. Oh, going back onto the subject, by the way, about doors not being closed. I mean, yesterday I talked about the people in the caravan potentially could have been Javier and Kenny if that game, A Fatal Frontier, was confirmed. So even if the next game was like brand new characters and stuff, maybe they could reference stuff that would help us close the doors on stuff that still haven't been closed. For example, like a character in a future Walking Dead game would be like, oh yeah, me and my family, yeah, we actually like found a caravan near a school, yeah, G, and we literally like smoking pot for days in there. And we'll obviously take that information in and be like, oh yeah, of course, near a school, obviously Erickson's where Clementine is, and the caravan that Clementine and Lewis were talking about, that must be the caravan that they're referencing. Another character could be like, oh yeah, have you heard about that place Richmond, G? I've heard that is absolutely 110% secure, yeah, G. There used to be a war zone there before, like being run by a community called the New Frontier, but I heard that place is absolutely absolutely lit and is absolutely safe. And obviously we'll take that in as well and be like, okay, Richmond's safe, and that's closing another door for us. Knowing that Javier's safe. See what I mean? I also found a Reddit post, this is before the Skybound tweet was actually uploaded, from someone called Brian. I mean, should we actually believe this is Brian from Skybound? Because the last time I went on Reddit, someone posted something to do with The Walking Dead Season 5, and that turned out absolutely false. But now I believe this because he's got linked to proof that it's him, so I believe it's obviously Brian. Also, someone else from Skybound called Ian posted something on this as well. So Brian here says, I'm the VP of online content. We normally let speculation go, but given how this leak has started to spread, which is what I said at the start of the video, we felt like stepping in this time. Carlos will have a post up around noon on our Skybound Games Twitter. So obviously this guy is real because the tweet did come out at noon. We love the passion of our fans and don't want them misled. No Season 5 is in development. Loving the leak memes here though. I appreciate that, and not making us just literally sit through the whole of PC Game Show, which is Epic exclusive, and us finding out that The Walking Dead Fatal Frontier does not show up. That'll make us all look like idiots. Unless that's just his way of just getting views for PC Game Show, you know? Maybe it's someone that works at PC Game Show and is trying to get views. But obviously he's been anonymous on Reddit because that guy's name was mental. But like I said, I appreciate Skybound telling us this, because it would have been really disappointing just all of us watching the PC Game Show live stream on the 6th of June, waiting for the reveal of a Fatal Frontier, and it just never popping up. But The Wolf Among Us 2 and Tales of the Borderland Redux, now I don't know if to believe if that's real or not. I mean, Tales of the Borderlands, I started and didn't really play it. I'm not really a Borderlands fan. The Wolf Among Us 2 definitely will be playing, but whatever news he put up about that, I don't really care, because we know that is confirmed. He only threw in Walking Dead news to get more views on his Reddit and start up conversation in his comment section. Anyway guys, I think that's going to be it. Just a short video today, and yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. I mean I'm sorry for the people that had their hopes up like me. I'm not too butthurt about it, because now I think about it, it kind of would ruin the storyline, especially with Kenny being sitcom super hard into it. I mean, I'll definitely be up for a new Walking Dead game with new characters, new story, but I'm sure they keep it in the Walking Dead universe. A bit like the Walking Dead Michonne. I mean, Clementine wasn't referenced. I mean, it's usually around this time that we do get like a new Walking Dead game announced, because like with the past 4 seasons, it's been like every like 2 years or something. I mean, apart from a New Frontier, I mean that like from season 2, that took around like 3 years, because like the Walking Dead Michonne interfered with that. But anyway guys, let me know what you think of this in the comment section below. I'm sure some of you would be happy, some of you would be very upset about this. But anyway guys, have an amazing morning / afternoon / evening / night / life. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.